I want to do that. Go. Okay. It worked. It happened. I pushed a button. Welcome to Tuesday, the 11th. It is 6:30 Eastern, which is an hour earlier now, my time, because Hawaii doesn't do daylight savings time. Who knew? I did. But maybe you didn't. I'm a little tired today. I don't know about you. It's been quite a couple weeks. But I think it is important to keep going and rest at the same time. And that's always a struggle for me. And maybe it is for you because you're also a perfectionist and anxiety person. So it's hard to slow down because that's where the anxiety and the FOMO and the not doing enough thoughts come in. So if that's you, you're not alone. Welcome to a similar person's brain. So yeah, this is an exciting week because I am opening my new Vocal Magic, which is now, instead of being a cohort-based 6-month container, it is now a membership. Now, if you were wanting the small cohort-based thing for every 6 months for a 6-month container, that is still available as a level up from this new Vocal Magic, and the pricing won't change a whole lot. But this is now making my Vocal Magic content more accessible to more people, because I only have a certain amount of spots in Vocal Magic every time I run it, and also only a certain amount of private session spots, because I only have so much capacity, every week. So this is a way to expand how many people I can connect with and hopefully help and support in their singing journey and their nervous system growth as a singer and a performer, with the same great technique content. I have over 24 video lessons in there, and I will continue to make more. So the membership is kind of like everything I do all in one, but you get to do it at your own pace, which is really nice. And we're doing 3 or 4 live sessions every month. Every week a session happens, basically, so you can show up to that and get feedback on what you're working on. You can get a little boost, a little motivation, a little honest support for the song that you're working on, for things that you're struggling with, for stage fright issues, for anything technique-wise and or nervous system-wise, and I will be there for you from my trauma-informed lens, my mind-body connectedness, as much as I possibly can in the space that I am at right now, So for one, it is an incredible way to start to train your mind and your body to sing in front of other people, if that is your edge, right? This is the thing that steers people away from it a lot, is because it's a group program where you sing in front of people, and oh my God, that sounds so scary. But if you can get past that initial paralysis and you can say, look, this feels hard because it is what I need, I promise I will make it as painless as humanly possible to find safe people to sing in front of. And that's what Vocal Magic is. It's a gathering of singers who feel the same way as you do, singers who struggle with stage fright, with performance anxiety, with technique issues that stem from fear, which most of them do. So these are your people showing up in this group every week with you. And they are a safe person because they feel the same things you're feeling, most likely. They're going to be like, oh my God, I had that thought last week. that was my growman. Man, he's strong sometimes. And then automatically you have this singing family of people who exist in the same space that you are most of the time. This space of wanting to share your voice so much, but having all these protective layers that we've built up as adults around our voice. I call them saran wrap layers, right? So we just have to peel them off one by one. And that is not really possible just on your own forever, you know, or even one-on-one. Like one-on-one is great. I've had some students for 5-6 years continuously at this point, and it does make a difference that they are learning how to sing more just with me, but they also, a lot of them who are actually seeing growth are the ones that actually go out and perform in public or are in theater groups or something of the like. So if you are a person who wants to maybe record a song, if you are a person who maybe wants to perform in front of people, even if it's just around a campfire, open mic, easy, chill stuff, if there's something in your body that seizes up when you try and hit those high notes and when you try and hit those low notes, or when you try and be louder than a certain point in your voice, something is blocking you from having the sound you want, that is a big sign to me that nervous system work is where the gears are going to start turning for you. And if you want to do the work to get to be able to sing in front of people more easily, no amount of singing for one person is going to get you there. You know what I mean? So singing in front of other like-minded people, smaller groups at first, and then maybe bigger groups, that's what we do. That's what Vocal Magic was made for, so that you have a little cocoon to start to sing in front of other people, other singers who get it, who understand all the things you're feeling, who are not going to judge you because they don't want to be judged themselves, right? They're just going to give you constructive feedback if they hear it. Same with me. And you also get to hear not only the feedback I'm giving you, but I'm giving feedback to them as well. And you might hear something that you might need 2 months down the road, or you might hear something that you need a review from 2 months back, you know? And they're going to hear something in your feedback that they're like, oh my God, I never thought of it that way. So it's just osmosis together, right? We're leveling up at the same time in the same space. And so then after you start to feel more comfortable in that cocoon, and you will, I promise you, every single cohort of Vocal Magic has said the same thing. Oh my God, thinking back to the first session, I was absolutely terrified. I was sweating my armpits out. And then after a couple 5-6 weeks, maybe it started to feel easier. And then by the end of the program, in 4 to 5-6 months, it's like not a big thing. And they like want to, and they look forward to singing in front of other people, because we also have performances as a part of the program. It's built in. So if that sounds terrifying to you right now, I get it. You don't have to, it's not required, but give it a try and just tell me, prove me wrong, that when you get to 4, 5, 6 months of singing in front of your little cocoon, your little singing family, that your goals and what you feel is possible for you don't change. That is my undying hill that I will, undying hill, no. What am I saying? That is my hill that I will die on. If you do something a little bit more, multiple times a month, multiple times a week, even better, it will start to feel like an everyday part of your life, and it won't feel as scary anymore, and you might even want to do more of it. I had a student who just finished Vocal Magic, and she wrote me a note and was like, I never thought I would say this, but I actually wish there was more performance opportunities. Like old me would have never said that, but now I want it. I want to do that more. I want to sing in front of people more. It feels exciting and good, and I want to share my voice more. So even if you feel like that's not possible, if the group singing feels like nope to you, just try it. join the program. You don't have to sing. You can test out the waters for a couple live sessions and then see what happens when you tell your gremlin to F off and show up and say, this is what I want, so I'm going to do this hard thing, and then I'm going to see how I feel afterwards. No pressure, right? Granted, what usually happens is you're like, oh my God, okay, I didn't die. Yes, that was scary, but I'm here, I survived, we're good. And then you try it again. It feels a little scary the second time, but it feels maybe 5% less scary because you already have the evidence from last time that you did a thing, you sang, and you didn't totally mess up, right? You didn't totally derail yourself and run out of the room. That is nervous system training. Every time you do that and you show up for yourself and you do a hard thing, a dysregulating thing on purpose, Ruby Rose Fox from Muscle Music calls this dare to dysregulate. The more you dare to dysregulate, you show your nervous system that what it thinks is the big, scary, dangerous animal that's going to get you is a thing that you can stand up and say, look, I know this is scary. I know this is outside of my usual, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to do it scared. I'm going to befriend this fear, and I'm going to say, I can do hard things. And then you show up and you do the hard thing, and then 5-6 times down the line, you're like, oh, this is now not as much of a problem. Yes, there's some nerves. Yes, there's some sweatiness. That's normal. You're never going to probably get to a point where it's just like, oh, I'm going to just be living my life on stage. That's not the expectation. The expectation is that you just show up and you say yes, even though it feels scary and hard. And that is what moves the needle in your nervous system as a performer. So daring to dysregulate is what we do in this program, because every time you show up at the beginning, it's going to be dysregulating. And we expect that. We welcome that. We're like, oh, I'm shaky. I knew this was going to happen. Oh, I'm sweating. I knew this was going to happen. And we don't shame it, right? It is not a problem. You are not a worse singer or a performer if your nervous system is turned on and doing its normal thing. It is totally normal to show up to a new situation, a new stage, a new song where there's this big high note or a big belty note that feels a little daunting, and to be nervous about it. Your body's going to show up and say, hey, look, this is not a usual thing. Do you want me to get ready to run? And then you're going to be like, hey, I hear you. Thank you for keeping me safe. I don't need to run right now, but I'm also not going to shame you for starting to get the sweat going, starting to get the blood moving, starting to get the adrenaline going, because that is totally normal. And we don't want to shut off that biological reaction because it's useful in other parts of your life, right? We're just training at this part of your life is not something that you need to run away from, but it takes time. So that's why this membership exists. Ideally, you would be here for 3, 6, 9, 12 months, because it's that time that really makes a difference. So I like to require a 3-month commitment off the bat, but then after that, it's membership. If you've gotten everything you need, great, amazing, peace out. I'll see you soon, wherever you need me. But if you want to hang out and see where the real growth lies, hang out for 9 months, 12 months, see where you are as opposed to your day one self, and just see what happens. It really is amazing. Every time I graduate a group of Vocal Magic, the things they say to me just blow my mind. The amazing risks they start taking outside of singing in their everyday life blows my mind. The amount of times that I've heard, I can't believe that I didn't used to call myself a singer, and now it feels just like a part of me, is mind-blowing, right? I've graduated, I think, 30 or 31 people from this program, and almost all of them, the ones that finish, say it has been life-changing. They miss it when it's gone. They want to keep that singing family forever, and some of them have created lifelong singing besties, right? And those are the real besties, because your work friends might leave if you get a different job, but your hobby, your obsession, partners, the people that show up and they are obsessed with the same thing as you, they love the same pastime as you, they're interested in music and singing, those are the real ones that stay forever, because that hobby has been with you your whole life, I'm guessing, if you're like me. So your singing besties are your besties. And if you don't have those, this is what this program is for. It's for creating that space where you can come back to and say, look, there's more to do here. I have more growth to do. Singing feels a little daunting again because I've been away from it for a while. What can we do here? I just need to be around other singers, witness other people sharing their gifts and facing their fears. And automatically that co-regulation with each other will make it that much easier for you to show up and face your fears and share your voice. Because it's all about community, you know? I used to hesitate starting a group program because I was like, well, not everybody's gonna get 100% of my time and energy, and they're just not gonna learn anything, and blah, 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 all the gremlins in my head, you know? But then I started this group program, and so much magic is in the community. It is not me. I'm just teaching normal voice coach stuff, right? Plus the nervous system element, which is pretty new in this world. And I'm very thankful to have learned from Ruby Rose about that. And still learning so much about my nervous system and singer nervous systems every day. But I am so honored to watch these communities and these groups come together, even in small groups of like 3 people. The camaraderie and the connections there are so, so powerful. And it keeps people singing way beyond this program. So that is what Vocal Magic is nowadays. I'm really excited about it. I hope you're excited about it. I've made it super conflict-free to join. You don't have to show up on a call with me, although if you want to, we can have a chat. I'm happy to. If you have more wonderings about whether it's right for you, DM me, I'm here. You don't have to have hundreds of dollars. It's very, very simple. The way to get in is just send me a message. Like, if you're here and you watch these lives, you get it. You know that this stuff changes people's voices. You are intrigued. Something in you is like, this is the work that I need to be doing to become the singer I want to be. Right? You know who you are. I'm talking to you. So if you have had this inkling of like, okay, this work sounds really important and really what I need, and it's kind of scary, and that's probably why I need it in my life, just send me a message. Just send me a message. I won't even make you go through the whole workshop thing, although you can, although I just took it down. Sorry. I'm reworking it. So that workshop will be up again later. But right now, in the in-between, I'm opening Vocal Magic to people who have been here, who know my work, who get it, who are, even if you've never spoken to me, if you've been here and you've watched 1 or 2 lives of mine, that's enough. That's the only requirement. And just show up and say, yes, hey, what's this about? Give me the overview, and I will show up in your DMs, or we can have a chat. We can talk on Zoom or on the phone, and I will tell you. I'll make a post about Vocal Magic, and I'll put the details up there in a moment. But all you need to know is that it is a membership. It is 3 to 4 live calls a month. It is you can apply for hot seat sessions within those calls if you want. No requirements. You get a discount on private sessions with me. They're not included except for the first one, but you get a big discount, a decent discount. And performance opportunities. They're bi-monthly now. Every other month we're going to have them. We're going to do quarterly practice boot camps. We're going to, I'm doing new modules. I'm recording new modules. So if you've been in the program before, or if you've seen my content, I'm adding more stuff all the time. There's a bunch of extras in there, like how to use a singing straw. Why is my voice tired? A bunch of different diagnostic things. And then all of my video lessons that I did in Vocal Magic, I think there's 24 plus of them at least. I haven't actually counted. I need to go count. But yeah, you can do them on your own pace. It's dripped out, so you can go slowly or go quickly, whatever you need. And the community, which is the magic. That's the magic of Vocal Magic. It is the other singers, the other people, and it doesn't work without you. So if you do nothing else for your voice this year, even if it's not in my program, please go find your singing family, okay? Audition for a musical. Find those people there. That's how I found mine. Go listen to an open mic night. Meet at least one other singer there. They'll probably invite you to some jams or whatever. Go join a choir. That's a singing family, right? But find somebody who has the same passion as you and don't hide it anymore. That's the big deal, right? We spend so much of our lives being parents and being career people, employees, being responsible adults. It's a lot of work, right? But how much time do you spend on this little passion that's been with you since you were like 7? Like, hey, don't you think you have a pretty good voice? Don't you think you want to do more with it? Don't you think the world needs to hear how beautiful this is? This is the year to listen to it. Dang it. Who knows how much time we're ever going to get in the future? Listen to that voice. Have some time in your life, even if it's only once a week, a couple times a month, that you show up for your singer self. That little kid inside of you that was like, I want to be a singer. That's still there. Even though you have all these other responsibilities, doesn't mean you're not a singer still. You are. And you can be even more. I will help you find the space to wedge singing back into your life. This is what I do for people. I'm a wedger. So yeah, that's what Vocal Magic is for. Sorry, today was kind of just an ad, but I'm really passionate about this program because I created it and I have evolved it over the last 4 years, and I'm really excited about it. If you are still curious, let me know. I'm going to put the link up there in 2 seconds, but so it'll be there. But thank you for watching. Thank you for showing up for yourself and your voice this year. Shit's scary out there, you guys. Might as well bring a little more joy into your own life so you can show up with more joy and support and love for the people in yours. Okay? Hopefully you can see me looking into your soul. Because I needed it at the time. Luckily, I've had some really great mentors who have wedged singing back into my life for me, but I had to be the one to say yes, right? I had to be the one to say, yes, please. But, okay, I'm going to do this weekly. Feels like a lot. I'm very busy, but I'm going to do it because my singer self is deserving, right? Your singer self is deserving of time and space. Doesn't have to be a lot, but it is some. It needs to be some. Okay, I'm going to stop harping on you now and go, oh, I love you. Thank you for being here. Any questions you have, just DM me. I'm here. I'm open to anything. But I'll see you very soon. Okay, goodbye.